We are back with One Piece, episode 1131, A Fleeting Moment of Happiness, Kumachi and Jenny. Oda always does this to us. There is always two parts of the backstory with Oda. There's always a good one with triumph and things are looking up, and then some horrendous tragedy comes up. We pick up 30 years ago, 8 years after God Valley. Kuma is now 17 and a pastor of the church that Clap had, and Jenny is 21, and gorgeous. Kuma is using his Pawpaw powers to push the pain and sickness out of the elderly, like he did with Luffy at Thriller Bark and the other kids when they were younger. The older folks ask Kuma if he can start healing them every day, but Jenny gets mad and says no, only on Sundays. We're gonna see why a bit later. The elderly are so proud at Kuma and Jenny that they just take her thrashing like it's nothing. The truth is, the king of the Sorbet Kingdom, King Bakuri, has put everyone, including the elderly, to work. And if you can't work, you won't be taken care of. They'll be locked up because they can't pay the heavenly tribute, and when you're locked up, they don't even feed you here. Things are hard in the Sorbet Kingdom. Probably has something to do with Kuma and his family being captured. As the day ends, the elders give Kuma and Jenny food as thanks for healing. The sun goes down and we see Jenny sitting outside the church, and Kuma inside the church, with a collection of the elders' pain in a bubble. If no one absorbs the pain, it'll just go back to the old folks. So Kuma accepts their pain, like Zoro at Thriller Bark with the nothing happened moment. So much pain is inflicted, blood is coming from Kuma's insides and outsides, leaving him bedridden for a few hours or so. I always gave Kuma only being down for a few hours to his Buccaneer lineage, them being extra tough and stuff. The other Celestials even knew that as a kid he was tougher than the others. But this is also why Jenny snapped on the elders for asking if Kuma could heal them every day. But yeah, Kuma wakes up to Jenny sitting at his bedside worried about him, and he decides to eat the food that the elders gave them, which makes Jenny smile. Now look, this part of the manga was crazy. People had all types of theories coming out, the most prominent being that Jenny was Luffy's mom, with the whole joyful personality over food. And like, yeah, but no. That sounded crazy then, it sounds crazy now.